Good morning. You are tuning in with Enchantress the Babbler, listening to 102.7, aka I am Jennifer Molina, author of Darker Night Light of My Soul, Volume 1, Love Bites, available for purchase and download on Amazon.com. Woohoo! Sounds like, again, I'm still listening to 102.7, but this sounds like Maroon 5, Adam Levine. And the song is about, regret over a woman that he sees now and is like, wow, I let you go. This was not the topic of where I was gonna go, but it always inspires. Music inspires. I really do wish I could leave the music on, as I want to hear it, but unfortunately, can't do certain things here on YouTube. So, and I just chuckled because, I've never felt that way, but I've seen many who, after no longer being with someone, sometime later, if they see them again, they're like, wow, and kicking themselves in the ass about it in some kind of way, like, hey, or imagining and stuff like that. I always say I don't go backwards, but yet we do. But I meant it in another kind of way, but that's not what this is going to be about today. So I just think about it, like, what makes this perception someone's reality? Is it really that level of understanding it in a way that you think that that's what it is that you're seeing? Or how about it's just that in this moment in time in his life, maybe he's being triggered to see of something that he does desire and dream for him, you see, and it's being shown to him through she, like, I don't know. But anyways, I'm not ready yet. I just wanted to interject and give my opinion again. I did give my opinion on some level of musicality in regards to the Fergie thing, national anthem. I still only heard the snippet, guys, but that's enough for me at this time. To still formulate the same opinion that I would have, just at the cruelty of these lands and how people are quick to fire back. I'll be back. Okay, good morning. So I am back, and I do actually have a topic of exploration that I desire to explore and see what insights guys. I'm in. Are you in? Insights. Now I can't say the word. Insights. What new insights this shall gift to all of us at this time. Because, when we do certain things that are in our align by cosmic design every single time, no matter what it is that we are engaging in that's within our alignment, one of the gifts that we receive, I was trying to see if innately goes there, because it is. It's just a given. it's a gift. It's natural. It is, there's nothing that, like, this can't be robbed from you. This can't be taken. This is there. That's what I'm about to say. Whenever we're engaging with doing things that are in alignment with us, for instance, I'm going to give the example of, like, last night, the arts and crafts activity I was engaging myself in that was in alignment for me, for something great, you see, that was exciting for me. And during this time that, you know, with my hot glue gun in my hands, you know, this is like, this is why I tell people, you know, a lot of people say that they can't meditate. They say, oh, I don't know how, I can't sit still, or my mind, I'm always thinking, blah, 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 I just can't seem to do it. But that's because you have one, obviously, clear, superficial definition for what you believe meditation to be, which is just something that you probably have a depiction of sitting there with your Indian style, with your palms up, upright, back straight, clearing your mind, and sometime, and that's like your idea of meditation. Granted, you can meditate that way, like, if that's, you know, how you choose to sway. I don't really meditate that way, guys. So when I say I meditate, you might come up with a flash image of how you imagine me all of a sudden in my private time, in my quarters, in my homes, meditating, of what you think you understand meditation to be. Meanwhile, I could have just been chilling, laying on my bed, looking like I'm laying down, and that was meditation for me. Like, you know what I mean? Or I was washing dishes, you see, or I was taking a shower, you see, or I was coloring, or I was with my hot glue gun in my hands. And the level of trance that naturally embodies us when we engage in an activity. That's why, like, even if you're doing repetitive robotic kind of things on a daily like on your daily, like when you're at work, like data entry, or, you know, whatever it is that you do that requires just your focus and attention too, that's a form of meditation as well. So just think about what it is that you're doing physically when you're engaged in a level of activity that requires a certain level of focus and attention and present, or maybe not, because a lot of mundane tasks for me, I don't need to be present for that. You see, that is just like, meanwhile, I'm like on some multi-dimensional lands, conscious of it too, at fact, and still present on these 3D lands. It's like radical at that. Yeah. So, anywho, I always say that we meditate more than we think more than we realize. But it's about becoming conscious of this hip thing that we naturally do. And many things that we do, you just got to be conscious, boo, you know what I'm saying? So, in this meditative trance, engaging in my arts and my crafts, you know, that are in alignment with me at this time, and exciting how it is that when you are doing things that are for you, this natural adrenaline and energy that exudes from within you, gifting you the burst of, like, just adrenaline rush that, if you think of it, like, you know, because you're like, where do you get this energy? Because I thought I was tired. Like, let's say, like, if you wanted to look at it from the outside view, or someday at one point I'm like, I'm just tired today. And how many of you got your period twice this month? Like, I know cycles change and all this stuff, but there was a lot of lunar, solar, eclipsey stuff, things going on. I should have known better. But anyways, that's off topic at this time. So, God, she bleeds. So, anyways, what we are naturally gifted with when we are engaging in things that are in alignment with we, for ourselves, for our whole, piece, filling in these pieces by taking the action-oriented steps that are required in order to truly inspire the things that you envision in your mind's eye for yourself, for your life, for your whole, for your health, wealth, self, you know what I mean? And so we're gifted with further inspiration and ideas, so you see. So yet I have still not set the idea and topic that I had in mind to discuss at this time, or to discover and grow in, which is, now watch me say I forgot. I didn't forget. It's just woohoo, gotta focus on this present moment in time, because if not, it'd be like in my mind, because I got so much to say. Anyways, but the exploration of the topic at hand is, oh, you got so far. Anyway, the topic at hand is, what is the highest vibration that you understand to be? Like, what is the highest vibration? Because I know that when I speak of highest vibrations, for me, the one that I know to be for myself that is of one of the most highest of vibrations is love. I even got that shit tattooed on my arm. Love. Reminders, and just how symbolic that was, and how oblivious I was when I even got this tattoo on my shoulder of this love symbol and element that I just had to have. And it was just to put it there. I know I'm not quite there yet, you know. I didn't love myself then as much as I do now, you understand? Like, just even just these levels of just vibrating profound. And last night, in my arts, in my crafts, in my alignment, in my meditation, in my transation, my sensations, my elevations, my motivations, my affirmations, my, you know, designing board, vision board being created and brought to life through me. This notion and understanding of even what I believe myself to understand and perceive, because to me, love is the highest vibration of all, you see. But then thought processes, because due to some reading as well, flow through me about polarities, you see, and the existence of realities that are different from each individual. And then thinking about how we are these vessels, these energy vessels of living energetic beings that are radiating so many things, and strongly too. And I'm like, but what about them too? The ones not in that alignment of love for their energies are strong. That's a high vibration, a strong one too. So in my mind you, I'm breaking this down for you. For me, the process and just even the opening up of what was received was it like a download. You see, just like a computer, when you click download and it just downloads, it's like that. I'm here trying to find, you know, the words that I can articulate best, to try to paint this visual for you to understand, you see. And so please bear with me. This is part of, creation, you see. So I thought, for there's more to see. For here I am professing to me, truth for me, you see. This love vibration being highest of, you see. But that is just the morals in me, you see. The judgment from me, you see, of the perception that based off of just my life of inception, deception, reflection, introspection, detection, and transformation for this level of vibration that I choose to be on is through my own evolutionary experience of having experienced so many various elements of different vibrations that in my conscious state of present being, I am actively participating and intentionally and purposefully living for being in the alignment of me, the best as I can be, for all that I can be, and marinate and seed into our universe for myself. Selfishly so, but righteously so, because I'm in alignment with my own inner know, my core. Even though I understand that the more that I am exploring and the more that I am discovering, the more that I shall expand as well. And so that I leave that open so that, we are like these living wells that have so many various stories of life to tell. But everybody's just busy trying to sell. Go figures. So yes, I want to discuss this because I don't know where I'm getting at with this, but just even the discovery of this, what is the highest vibration? I got some levels of truth. And I was like, clue, DJ Clue. Truth in itself, when received by an earthly seed, which is you and me, for this becomes a vibration that we bleed, because it cements into our being this truth that resonates root deep, that vibrates out. This is the way my mind works. So imagines. Imagine dragons. I miss my dragon. I say that all the time. Where does that come from? So yeah. Anywho, these things we do. Happy Wednesday. What can I say? I can say a lot more. Actually. Don't ask me what I can say. I won't stop talking. Is that like the world saying shut? STFU? Think you're whenever I move? Like STFU? No! Anywho. But seriously. So think about the alchemy of that. Ooh. I know this is hard to process and digest. I mean, let it. Whew. Job. Let this sink in, please. Let it marinate whatever it's going to be for you at this level of processing and alchemizing for yourself and your system understanding that you see now more that there's so much more to this, and the power within you that you're trying to harness and grasp, because you know you can feel it in your hands, but you know, just the human block of just how hard this is still, even though we feel it and are starting to open up to the truth in a lot of these things that are more real than anything else. We still have this reality that's our battlefield that still funks with us, like where it's causing that blockage of like true belief. Remember, just even, I'm not again bringing up religion or anything like that, guys, but you know what, we have, I've always loved the story of Jesus. So there's just even the depiction. I've always meditated even just on this reflection, like anything that ever like resonates within me, I meditate on, you see. And I know that you all here could probably imagine me sitting in a corner meditating on something, but no, it's just saying the meditation is kind of like the opening of the expansion of my understanding. I knew that there was more to understand from just for me with this depiction that is resonating with me, mind, body, heart, and soul. All you need is a mustard seed of faith and move mountains. I even may have Googled mustard seed to see the actual size, to get this, you know, depiction in my mind alive so that it can soak in. Wow, so if I'm here saying I believe, this must not be my mustard seed, because where's my moving my mountains, you see? There's somewhere still within me blocking me from this instant manifestation of alchemy within me. You gotta be reals with yourself. Like if you are saying that you believe in, you know, the possibilities of being able to just instantly manifest due to vibration, but still you're only met with it sometimes, so it keeps you like partially alive and like, you know, somewhere believing, but still it's hard to be conceiving because, you know, reality be freaking beating us down. Well, you know, yeah, those can create tons of frowns. So, but what you're gonna do, keep looking at the thing the same damn way? Like, obviously whatever this lesson is, you got a lot more to say. Like, you gotta awaken to a lot more within your DNA. So obviously you haven't gotten to the root of whatever this pollute is that causes whatever this instant manifestation blockage, right? Because if it's real, then it's just your alchemy ain't aligned. So you got to get hip with your own damn times. So, and this is a process. This is what I work on at best. Like, this is what I be on, okay? On some like 24/9 kind of like spiraling out effect. Like, truly, like it affects even my most intimate relationships in my life, because I'm devoted to this in like every single kind of way. Like, passionate am I on this like healing display of just rising in our own evolutionary way that goes against the grain. And I'm all about this in every single way. I can repeat that for days. Oh yes, I can. So anywho, what was I saying? So yeah, what is the highest vibration? Here we go. Open up, let it sink in. Truth is this vibration we spin that becomes our most highest and strongest of executions. So think about that. If you have like inner fears that you haven't worked through, my dear, you have certain things that just still are not right, or certain things that have yet to surface in your life, resurface in your life, to get you into that straight and aligned so that you're not vibrating misaligned. Think about what vibration is of your highest that you're sending out every single day, no matter what it is that you do, no matter what it is that you say. Your vibration is inner land, wonderland. Get into your lands and conquer. Conquer yourself. You're so busy trying to conquer the world. Conquer yourself. Jesus. It's a beautiful stories. I got stories to tell too. I can make a whole bunch of stuff up. We all do. That's how we discover. But, you know, we just like to hold on to things too long. It's infusion time. It's the alchemy of our hive that we gotta like get into these lands and raid these lands, because let me tell you, it's been raided by others. So it's time for you to go undercover and discover, fall down that rabbit hole of a truth, a high vibration. Is it the most highest? Let's explore this. Because at the root of this, whatever vibration is of the highest, never mind what we personalize it as. Like, for me, I say love, which is my truth, is the highest of vibrations, because that's the one I choose based off of everything that I have experienced, lost, and suffered, and just I'd rather choose love. Like, it feels good. It feels good. Yeah, it feels good. So like, that's amazing to choose that. But I gotta go through that. I couldn't choose that in my illusion, or my deflections, or my pushing things under, stomping it to the ground. Like, I'm not gonna travel down that. Been there, done that, past that. No, you didn't pass that. You gotta reflect on that. You gotta transmute that. How do you transmute something you don't identify? Come on. Let's not be lazy with our minds. Most people are lazy with their minds because they don't got time to think. But meanwhile, that's all we do. So don't be like, you know, dumb. That's not fun. Should've went the other way, but you know, I could keep recording. I'm getting more comfortable, even though when it's like stuck traffic like this and I freeze up a little bit, you know, I see, it makes me just even think about, you know, like all the people that we see, like stars, celebrities and stuff like that, when they are speaking, and you know, we're here critiquing, and meanwhile, like, it's uncomfortable. No matter what, no matter how often you may do it, just knowing that other people are viewing it, or like are watching and seeing, it is, you know, not a comfortable feeling. So props to you dudes that make it look so easy. It's not, especially, you know, just thinking about just artists in general, whether you're famous or not. Like, these people are highly sensitive folk, okay, energetically wise. So that means that you don't even grasp the understanding of just energy in that kind of way, to now be an artist and on full display, meanwhile highly sensitive in every single way, that you're receiving so much from the outside external world, but yet you're supposed to put on, you know, the show, like continue with your show, like, you know, because what do people know? And then sometimes the artists themselves are not conscious of, you know, these kind of inner land effects that, you know, they struggle with it at best, like, you know, and that's where you get the publicized, you know, drug problem, blah blah blah, if any of it is true, you know what I mean? But still, you can see people through, like, well, I can, you know, and there's certain people, you know, it's everyone, it's not, nobody's immune to pain, suffering in any kind of way, or this kind of like consciousness dive, kind of life exploration, discovery, no matter who you are, where you are, what level you're on, what religion you're in, what belief system you think you believe, or, you know, however it is that you think, there's some common level of ground we all share on this discovery channel of life that is what we're traveling through at this time, no matter how we got here. Like, yeah, everybody wants to know how, what, like, they want all these answers, and it's not satisfied because they don't know. You know when you'll know? When you go inner your lands. Jesus. So I'm just saying you better slow your roll, because you were on the other fucking lane. Okay, thank you very much, have a nice day. You don't want to be all pushy. Like, just be a good person. But again, that's judgment. Let's expand. Good is a vibration, bad is another vibration that's strong as hell. So so what is the highest vibration, guys? Let's explore these lines of discoveries for you and for me, for the expansion of we, for the pieces of the pieces of the pieces that fill this whole. Whew. Truth be told, we are growing, and I loves it. I think it's great. Please make sure to comment, to share. Maybe you have some input to put out there to further, you know, travel these wonderlands of discoveries in our inner womb core lands that vibrate onto these external lands. So let's get alignment, my friends. Namaste. Have a beautiful day.